Hello, my friend. Have you ever wondered why some people keep growing, keep winning, and keep achieving their dreams, even when they don't feel inspired at all? Have you noticed that while motivation fades, some people still wake up early, still keep working, still move forward every single day? What is their secret? What keeps them going when excitement disappears? Today, my friend, we will discover a truth that most people never understand. The truth that changes everything. The truth that discipline beats motivation. It's not the spark that starts the fire, but the quiet, steady flame that keeps it alive. Motivation may push you once, but discipline walks beside you forever. This story will open your eyes to what real success means, and how it is built, not in moments of passion, but in hours of quiet effort. Motivation is beautiful, yes. It feels like a wave of energy that suddenly lifts your spirit. You feel unstoppable, full of dreams, ready to conquer the world. But as time passes, that energy begins to fade. The same task that once felt exciting now feels heavy. The early mornings become harder, and the voice inside says, maybe later, maybe tomorrow. Discipline, however, doesn't wait for feelings. It doesn't care if you are tired, happy, or sad. Discipline is action, pure, quiet, and steady. It's what happens when you move your body even when your mind says no. It's what keeps the runner going when the crowd is gone. It's what keeps the student reading when no one is watching. When you understand this, life begins to change. You stop chasing moods. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You stop saying, I'll do it when I feel ready. Because the truth is, you'll never always feel ready. But discipline doesn't need permission. It only needs commitment. Think about a seed. When it is planted in the ground, it doesn't shout, it doesn't glow, it doesn't dance. It simply stays in the darkness, silently growing, silently pushing through the soil. One day, a small leaf appears. That is discipline. Small, quiet, and powerful. Motivation is the rain, yes. It helps the seed grow. But rain comes and goes. The real strength is in the roots that grow deep every day. The world celebrates moments of glory, the medals, the success, the applause. But few people see the mornings of silence, the failures, the nights of doubt. Motivation helps you start, but discipline makes you continue. The truth about success is simple. It belongs to those who do the work, especially when they don't want to. Let's imagine two paths. On the first path, there is motivation. It shines bright, full of energy, full of promises. You feel excited. You take the first step. But soon, the excitement fades. The path becomes longer, harder, quieter. Motivation whispers, let's rest a little. And before you know it, you stop walking. On the second path, there is discipline. It doesn't shine. It doesn't sing. It feels hard at first, slow, even boring. But step by step, it becomes your rhythm. You wake up at the same time. You work, you learn, you move. It doesn't matter how you feel. You just do it. One day you look back and realize you've walked miles ahead. That is the power of discipline. Invisible in the beginning, unstoppable in the end. Motivation is like a storm. It makes noise. It shakes the ground. But it passes quickly. Discipline is like the wind. Soft, silent, but always there. You can't see it, but you can feel its work in every strong tree that stands tall. Successful people are not always the most talented or the most motivated. They are the most consistent. They understand that discipline is freedom. It gives you control over your life. It frees you from laziness, from excuses, from waiting for the right time. Discipline doesn't ask, Do you feel like it? It asks, will you do it anyway? Many people misunderstand success. They think it's built in one big moment, a big win, a big break, a lucky chance. But in reality, success is built in thousands of small moments. Waking up early, practicing one more hour, saying no to distractions, doing what is right instead of what is easy. Each small action is like a brick, and discipline is the hand that keeps building. When you choose discipline, you choose growth. You choose long-term reward over short-term comfort. You choose progress over perfection. You understand that every great life is built on structure, not mood. Think about an athlete. Every morning, before the world wakes up, they are running, training, sweating. Do they feel excited every day? Number. But they show up anyway. And that's what separates the champions from the dreamers. Think about a writer. Some days the words come easily. Other days, the page stays empty. Motivation might help on the easy days, but discipline is what keeps the writer sitting, thinking, trying, even in silence. That's how books are born, not from inspiration, but from persistence. Or imagine a musician practicing alone, hour after hour, perfecting one single note. It's not passion that makes them repeat it 1,000 times. It's discipline. Passion gives you the reason. Discipline gives you the result. Discipline, my friend, is a quiet kind of love. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's the love you show for your future self. When you wake up early to exercise, you're loving the healthier you. When you study instead of scrolling, you're loving the smarter you. When you stay consistent, you're saying to your future, I care about you. Motivation will tell you what you want to hear. You can do it. Discipline tells you what you need to hear. Do it anyway. The beauty of discipline is that it doesn't depend on emotions. You don't need to feel amazing to start. You just start. And slowly, your feelings follow your actions. That's how confidence is built. Not by waiting for energy, but by proving to yourself again and again that you can act even without it. Every morning you have a choice. You can chase motivation, or you can build discipline. One fades with time, the other grows stronger every day. When you understand this, life becomes simple. You stop waiting for perfect moments. You realize that action itself creates motivation. The more you do, the more you feel inspired. The more you move, the more you believe. There's a beautiful truth hidden in every great story of success, from inventors to artists to leaders. None of them relied only on motivation. They had days of doubt, days of pain, days when nothing seemed to work. But they kept going, because discipline doesn't need a reason. It becomes a habit, a rhythm, a way of life. Think of discipline as a muscle. Every time you choose it, it grows stronger. Every time you avoid the easy path, it becomes easier to do the right thing next time. Motivation fades, but discipline compounds. And here is something most people never realize. The more disciplined you become, the freer you feel. Because when your actions are no longer controlled by feelings, you control your life. You don't wait for luck. You don't wait for energy. You create your own movement. The path to success is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up, even imperfectly. It's about doing something small every day, even when you don't want to. It's about trusting that one day all those small actions will lead you somewhere extraordinary. So, the next time you don't feel motivated, don't wait. Just start. Open the book. Take the first step. Write the first word. Because once you begin, your mind will follow your body. That's the secret of winners. They act first and feel later. Motivation may give you a dream, but discipline gives you a destiny. And remember this, my friend. Every time you choose discipline, you become stronger than your excuses, louder than your fears, and closer to your goals. The world doesn't need more motivated people. It needs more disciplined hearts. People who do what they said they would do, even when no one is watching. Because in the end, discipline is not about punishment. It's about purpose. It's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Motivation starts the engine, but discipline drives the journey. So ask yourself today, when the feeling fades, will you still continue? Will you still move forward when the excitement disappears? If your answer is yes, then success is already on its way.